since they opted to put the bottom 5, you don't have as much kill threat in this lane. A bottom Slark is very much chipping you down, abusing right clicks, abusing like individual skill in the CS. And I can definitely see a world where if Tundra plays as well, suddenly Sanking's low HP, can't come up to the wave. This is essentially, oh my goodness.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Skater actually getting super low. That's it. Amar picks up the first blood.
Wow, that was a crucial mistake from Skater, staying up a little bit too long while Snanking's getting the pull off, feeds that kill away. Now suddenly Amar, it's pretty hard for this Tusk to go top, but now Amar playing, he's getting a little bit low. Maybe Visage gets his 6 faster, maybe suddenly Tusk, comes up here and tears the game open.
I mean, talking about that, you're getting doubled up on Warplane. It's pretty bad. Another burrow strike fight.
Yeah, Sandstorm doing some work. Snaking's going to hop out of it to be able to finish off Taiga. Should be no problems there. And you can see the strength of the Slark is building up now against this Sandking. He has no options here. He's going to be blocked off. He does manage to pick up the bounty rune, yes, but it's all but inevitable. He's going to go for the burrow strike, perhaps to the other side of the cliff, but he gets hit by the snowball first before he could get the jump away. 2 kills in the bottom lane for Tundra, making up a bit for that first blood.
That's better line supports with heals and nukes. The upside is once your cores come online, OG supports come online as well. That's why they're trying to get this blink on Amar. He's going to do some ancient farming.
Got the epicenter. He's going to throw it out here. He's going to do some ancient farming right under the nose of Tundra, apparently, while Taiga is going to be chased down by 9 here. No hope to be able to save him. Amar popped the healing salve underneath this Sandstorm, while the rest of Tundra trying to get the last hits.
Got a sentry, it seems.
Nice trying to hold the aggro out of the Sandstorm here. Got them both.
Very nicely played, and he gets a little bit of damage. Now they see him. Oh, the pounce barely off the mark. And Burrow strikes over the side, and now BTM is here to be able to help him out. Amar just on the sliver of HP, but they can't quite see him. They're going to be able to kill Skeeter as well. BTM to the rescue, and now 9 may be the 3rd pickup as OG. Oh, beautiful shards. B's
too much, waste some time. Now suddenly their economy gets hurt a lot, and OG, starts to creep back a little bit.
I mean, this is the Slark Diffusal. We're on a level 7. Amar's just channeling.
Yeah, he's... Ooh, okay. Snowball, they're going to go for Misha here. Amar still trying to set up. Good save from Taiga. The Crystal Maiden's still eventually going to die. And look at that. Soxa gets a really nice toss back onto the Oracle as well. Taiga does what he can, but ultimately he's just going to be throwing damage around before he eventually dies and gives another stack over to Skeeter.
Man, the amount of pump fakes from Amar. I thought he knew that smoke was coming. I was like, oh my, seriously? How does he know? But I think they were just, again, up
there. Breaking a bit of the smoke. OG. I know they've been spotted, but yeah, they're still going to go for that mid tower regardless.
It's low. There's a glyph here.
Free pick off on Misha, but there's going to be the jump in from BCM. He's getting caught by the birds, perhaps. The Morphling cut out in. Needed to go for Snaking. Gets burned out of all this mana. They land the pounce there as well. And 33 is full health. Here comes the epicenter. And Misha with a great ultimate as well. The arrow! It stops the epicenter. No chance for Amar. A toss back from Soxa. What a hit with the avalanche toss combination, bringing everybody low. And Tundra just kind of clean through the OG heroes.
Oh man, what an arrow to stop that epicenter. So much damage negated in the fight. OG cannot clean it up. I'm not sure they were going to be close with that Wraith Pack down and put already on this Visage, but absolute disaster. BZM just getting his mana burned on the jump too. He just, hey guys, check around the area. Get some freebies.
Yeah, I mean, they get these wards, but I think OG not that unhappy with the way the map is being split right now. You see them run all the way down bottom, Tundra reacts, and OG's already up in top lane buying some time. Like, the gold lead, since they got the Aegis, not really changed very much.
Misha, that was rather bold. Anything for that extra frostbite, I guess. You just walked in melee range to the birds on that one, and Tundra's like, okay, we are already planning on pressuring some more. Ooh, Amar? Soxa really trying to force this by going behind. It does set up Amar for the opportunity. The epicenter for the Avalanche actually went out there and stalled things out. And with the Morphling already dead, there goes all your damage. Tundra, they're just way too big.
I mean, where's your damage going to come from? You already have full Wraith Pack pipe on this Visager's control, and like we saw earlier, they're just farming it up everywhere. I mean, Skeeter's just going into the whole team alone.
Finds an opening here. Taiga not going to be hit by the arrow, but still hit by that extra pounce. He's going to have a little bit of help here. Does, of course, have the Aegis, so it's perfectly fine for Skeeter to be super aggressive here. After all, he's setting up the rest of the team to come in from behind. Nice block in there with the shards. It's going to set up an arrow. That's going to land onto Taiga. They're going to lead their supports behind. OG full bailing out once again. They do not have the firepower to win team fights. They cannot win 5-on-5. So as soon as Tundra shows up in force, they have to retreat.
This is high ground. This is, I mean, he's buying Veil. How many times have we seen Amar buy Veil in his career, This is not the item I think he would ideally like to be buying this deep into the game. But they are just searching for any sort of extra damage at this point.
Yeah, you can see your ult. Uh-oh.
follow up with the punch, the snowball, the arrow coming in as well. The shrink morph is doing its work, but now they've got the pounce, and that's going to be good enough. Misha, freezing field, but he just dies too damn quickly. BCM is going to be locked down. Amar goes through, hits the pro strike, only onto one. They're focusing on 33, but he is super tanky, and Skeeter is completely uncontested. One by one, he will just knock down these heroes, take away their agility, and that is it. OG. Well, GG outs. This was no contest. Tundra, 26-7 in this game one. This had to have been a hell of a confidence boost here on the main stage of TI.
I feel like Tundra got to run their playbook exactly how they want to. And I think one of the big things about that draft in that game is OG knew that the zoo was coming, right? They left it in the bans. You know they can always pick this Visage at any point and flex all the other heroes to wherever they want to flex them, you know, usual. So you know this raid pack pipe is coming. You know this is Tundra's.
Like, I've never seen so much utility out of Amar before in my life.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was super right for the game.
Definitely going to be a very different change of pace. I'm also curious about this mid matchup. The panel discussed a little bit the Spear Breaker versus the Primal Beast. This matchup's very weird, right? Because you're, as I say that, and already off to a different pace. That Timbersaw lane getting damage done between the heavy nuke damage. Snaking pays the price with level 1's
level of terror.
I agree. You gonna arrow Timbersaw under his tower and dive him? It might be a different story.
So it looks like OG, CS-wise, pretty happy with all their lanes. The Phantom Lancer, who's bottom of the bunch, really isn't that far behind. Seems like mid lane's going very well, which is a little surprising to me. Taiga is going to be able to pick up the kill on Snaking again here, as he just does not seem to match up well against this 4 Oracle. Misha getting a little bit low, but so is 33. Yuragi gunning for it. Does have one more Phantom Rush, and that final swing will get the kill. A big one to be able to take down 33's Visage. Already setting him behind in laning phase.
3 OG cores pushing the top here of CS and net worth. Very different start from last game. I think this is what they wanted to have happen last game, where that early magic damage draft can come in. This time, I think their draft's a lot more well-rounded, and they're having a way better early game. Should bode very well for them.
That was not how I
charge beat Spearbreaker charge.
That was not how I thought that interaction was going to go, and it makes me question, like, besides the planar pocket, like, if the charge is. Misha is going to get a bit low here, enough to push him back. Here comes the
actual charge.
First big rotation, the actual charge coming in from 9. They're going to start throwing some damage into Yuragi. They manage to force him to use the Doppelganger early, which means this charge is going to be beautifully placed. Misha interrupt, but they can't quite stop it. 9 still gets off his ultimate and will be able to get the kill on BZM. BZM is now here, and he just grabs up Saksa, slams his head into the pavement, and bye-bye supports. There's nowhere for him to run to. Taiga will gladly take that killing spree. He's like, you know what, guys? Yeah, I'm going to play the sacrificial role. I'm going to play these healers and stuff, but I still want the last hits.
This right here is not what you want to see.
Yeah.
Lifestealer has been kicked out of his lane, and that is a worry. If you're ever on the team with Lifestealer and he's getting forced to leave.
BCM protecting Taiga, and the setup here. Taiga secures the kill with the Purifying Flames. A dominating streak for him.
Yeah, I mean, sort of the flip script from last game. You start to worry about Tundra's damage a little bit. Suddenly, this Shaker, Spearbreaker, Nakes together, level 3 Potom. You're looking at, you know, a Timbersaw and a Primal with an Oracle behind them. You're wondering, I wonder if they're going to be able to kill these heroes as time progresses.
I don't see Amar ever dying in this game. What is actually going to kill this guy? The Visage can't do much to him. The other heroes you said not doing much. Are they going to get a fast Vessel in this game? I don't even think they're going to get fast Urn. I mean, this guy's going to be invincible. And
oh, he's begging for a badge. Okay, they do manage to get it off of the Fissure. Skeeter is joining in here. I mean, they got to do something a little bit funky here because, as you said, this game is not setting up well. So apparently all the cores are going to come into this mid area and try and chase down BZN with the Uproar. He's got some armor, so he's not the easiest to kill, but he will eventually go down.
Just 5 mana off that onslaught, no escape mechanism. That's a huge pickup for them. That is the one core they can try.
Skeeter, once again, is going to try and get involved here. As he's going to go infest inside of 9. They're going to try and set this up. 9 actually popping out of that smoke. Taiga's already here as well. They're going to start scouting things behind the tower. They're going to go for Amar, but Taiga is behind him. They need to be able to address this Oracle and kill him quickly. They get that fast kill, and now Amar, let's see if they can chase him down. Saksa was on the other side of things. He's going to need to hit a lot of stuns, and the rest of OG, yeah, they're here. Amar turning around with the Chakra, the Moonlight Shadow, allows them to get on top of BZM. Oh, they didn't have any detection. They didn't expect this one. Even with the arrow coming in, it's not needed. They just bursted down that Primal Beast. Where was all that damage? Is the Life Stealer just pumping out a lot of damage on that Primal Beast?
Yeah, apparently so. I mean, I think like Tundra's forced to go there. They're not getting squeezed elsewhere, you know. So he's sitting there and he's not really pressuring much. He's delaying the tower, so I'm sure. But at any point, Tundra has the map source themselves. They can make this move there, and it's a bit awkward for OG.
Yeah, they're trying to run it back and get the punish without the numbers. Double core commitment for OG.
Saksa trying to intercept. It was good echo, but unfortunately, he just doesn't have the damage. Doesn't have the levels, no aftershock, or just level 1 rather. So he's probably going to get chased down as well, and Snaking just has to fully abandon this bottom lane. OG showing up in force.
I think that was the type of skirmish they were looking for, right? It has to connect between Amar and BZM, being those. I think, yeah, we see Yuragi. He's actually going S&Y here. So he's going to build S&Y into Heart. That is going to be extremely hard for Tundra to deal with. Meanwhile, BZM, he's just keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Yep, trying to go for Zoxa. They do have Skeeter showing up with a charge coming through as well. BZM may be in a bit of trouble here, but Taiga's sitting in the back. He's ready to go with the save of the False Promise. Misha, he's going to use it there. Taiga, Misha turns around. He does what damage he can. False Promise is going to wear out. He probably will die here, but at least he did some damage on his way out. Taiga almost getting charged. They lose vision. Now they get into the charge. Oh, the self-purge. What a beauty. And a big onslaught in from BZM. Knocking back 4. He'll bring down Snaking first. With the Infest inside of his 9, they're going to be able to get a little bit of a reset here. But is OG going to keep pursuing? Is Tundra going to fight back? No Infest, though, so he's going to have to back out. BZM realizing that he's actually still has some capabilities of fighting here, especially with the rest of OG backing him up.
Tundra was smoking there. I think they really wanted to be there at that moment to take the fight, turn it around with the Life Stealer.
They still have an opportunity, maybe to be able to burst down BZM. They get him. And the jump in from Nisha puts him in a nasty position. Skeeter should be able to finish this up. Once again, there's going to be the False Promise, but Misha knows he's dead. He'll just go down fighting where he can. Amar's going to show up. Skeeter needs to go down. That's the Infest, and he's dead. Overextending himself. Echo. Oh, Yuragi has overextended himself. And the Fisher straight over onto Amar was a nice touch there from Saksa as well.
All right, Tundra striking back with this random river.
Stopping that channel. Should be a problem here for 33 to get out, but maybe Tundra wants to go back in. They see Amar. Skeeter leading the charge. He's going to start slowing him down. The Maelstrom actually does a little bit of damage there. BZM, oh, he was trying to hunt down Saksa. Now the BKB Fisher, and once again, he's just getting 100 to 0. No BKB going on 33. Yuragi was trying to dress him to be able to eat through that cloak, but now Tundra playing together, went back to 33, made sure the Phantom Lancer wasn't a problem. Now they're going to try and chase down some more heroes, and that's going to be Taiga. Once again, he's following his course into battle, but when they lose that fight, he has no way out, and he is just the +1 after every lost team fight.
Some rare mistakes from BZM, honestly. A player who's been very clutch.
Saksa, oh, this could be deadly.
This is the blink reveal, too.
This is the blink reveal. He's going to go and with this smoke get a really nice lane work, but if the smoke breaks right here, he's going to go for it. Fisher goes out, jumps straight in. Echo, half health already, but the damage still isn't there. They need more follow from the rest of the team. Skeeter's trying to do what he can, but the False Promise has already gone out on Yuragi. Yuragi's going to go back in. He needs that Aegis. Wants to be able to pick it up. And then it stabs it away. Now grabs up the Life Stealer, slams him down to the ground, and he's dead. Misha, he's going to fall, but the fight is won, and Tundra are on the retreat. 33 going to be chased down by BZM. Big, bad, primal beat.
BZM definitely isn't.
No, he is not scared at all. They're going to once again do the turnaround with a Fisher and put some damage onto him. But of course, not only does he have Oracle, he's got the Aegis, he's got a BKB.
Charge from behind.
Out there. Ooh, this is interesting. Managed to get 2. The most important hero, Oracle, dies first, and Misha's going to fall too. BZM has already lost his Aegis. Tundra, this charge in from 9 may have just set them up for a fantastic team fight. The second part, he's going to get the one of those as a core. It kind of snowballs in that regard, right? If you get to the Shadow Blade, Aghanim Scepter, and such, and you one-shot waves, then you just continue to build up on those items. But If you don't get to that point, you just become another support, perhaps. Uh-oh. He's going to maybe have to blow the BKB. Nope, the Fisher's going to come through. Really good snap. Another Echo. They're going to change Stun Uragi. Oh, the offside. It's not enough to be able to save him. The BKB goes out from 9. They go for the invest. 9 can keep the charge going up, and he's immediately. He had a laser focus. He is looking out for that Oracle. He's got a head on a swivel, and he found him. And now they're going to be able to get the Timber Saw as well. 9. Really good save. I mean, Skeeter jumping inside of him enabled that in the first place, but 9 being able to find the right hero to charge every time.
Man, that's a sign of a Visage play right there, too. It didn't even look like the bird was even close. And if Rainy isn't invincible, at some point it's a little bit spooky for OG to actually start the fight, like Avery was saying.
Now Tundra just boldly going into the triangle here. Uragi's going to start it off, though.
Yeah, once again,
they found the Shaker.
Snaking. They found the Earthshaker. That is so important. They have the Chakram going out. Soxa a little bit of force step away. Snaking helps him out, and they manage to reset. Meanwhile, Skeeter put the damage and already killed Misha. They're going to find the real Phantom Lancer here. Managed to get the ultimate off on him, too. He's going to be false promise. They need to be able to save him. BZM right in the middle of things. Trying to go for the break, but the Visage took hardly any damage whatsoever. And it seems like Tundra as a whole are looking pretty good as the Echo goes out in the back line to try and distance himself away from this Timber Saw. And now the rest of the team starts firing.
Yeah, there's a random arrow in here, you know.
It's an easy game. I mean, it's also a game where this PL here, he's not really able to solo kill people because there are so many stuns on Dire. There's so much kiting, the Force Staff, the Invis, all this garbage.
Another Infest charge.
Oh, they found the Oracle. They had the vision. They get the charge, and they also hit Misha at the same time. So both supports already dead in this team fight. Meanwhile, Uragi, most of his time was spent being stunned. Visage Familiars and the Visage himself dropping one after the other, completely stalled out any damage.
Wise, and Tundra looking for the pincer maneuver here.
Yes, they are. They found the real Uragi. Can they get the arrow stun? Not quite. He does manage Doppelganger away to the side. They have the Fisher to stall it up, but at this point...
33 in the back, though.
Oh, he is in the back, and he's going to be able to catch. They spotted the Oracle. Their charge is coming through, and he's already dead. BCM, meanwhile, does manage to grab 33. They've broken him and managed to get through his cloak, but he dropped down into stone form, so he's good, and Skeeter now comes in with a cleanup. A charge on through. Bumping BZM. Gets a bash as well. He's done. Slammed on the Uragi, and that is it. Triple pickup for Skeeter. Ultra kill in the end. And now it's time to go high ground. Tundra, a serious lead here. You don't necessarily need to do this, but
PL has to buy back hero. It would be a disaster for OG's item progression.
Let's see if they can hold. Double Chakram's doing so much damage. This buyout of the Aghanim Scepter, it may just be what bails out OG, or maybe Tundra can be done. Misha gets on top. The Visage is dead. He doesn't manage to get up the stone fort. They've already cleared through the Aegis as well. 9, he's going to have to jump away. The Shadow Blade back out. Soxa spotted as well. Oh no, Tundra. Now they're not even going to be able to get Elena Barracks off of that. They cleared out the tier 4s. No Infest. He's got an armlet toggle to work with, but he immediately gets grabbed. The charge on through. Denied. He gets canceled by the AoE stun from BZM, and now 9 is going to be in some trouble. Run down by the Phantom Rush. A chance of revenge. A charge away just in time. All eyes then on the Misha Amar duo. See if they can get the combination of the right initiating stun and the damage to follow it up to win a fight for OG. This is a great opportunity if they can get it. The snaking kill, maybe not so much, but the Earthshaker does manage to slip away. Now the charge on through, they couldn't even kill the pot up. Misha is now dead. Amar's looking for something to be able to hunt, but look at Soxa playing the edges here. He's ready to go back in. The charge is controlling up BCM. He's not getting anything off. Now they've got the Fisher. The chain stun onto the Phantom Lancer. Yes, a false promise goes off last second, but is he even going to be able to have the heals? He's got the heart pumping away. He starts to throw some damage over to 9, but it's just pitiful. He's going to get knocked out. The heart regen is not going to be enough, and GG is called. Tundra 2-0 over OG. They've done it again. They set themselves in a position to be able to match up against their rivals within the Western European region. They said, we are good enough to take you. They have lost some series before, but the important ones they've managed to pull through against OG, and they did it again on the most important stage of all here at TI.
You know, 4 years ago, Snaking